Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm in a different location. When am I not in a different location? I'm making the most of all of my locations whilst I live here. But today I'm going to be answering your assumptions. Now, I asked on Instagram if you could give me your assumptions about me, and today I'm going to go through them and ask them for you guys. Now, there's not loads and loads and loads, so this isn't going to be a super long video, but I thought it would be fun for you guys to get to know me a little bit better, especially as I don't do too many vlogs, so I don't think you get to see my life too much. But I am going to try and do some more vlogs coming up soon, because we're going to be going into Amsterdam town centre and I really want to film it and make the most of it whilst we're here. Anyway, so without further ado, I'm going to get into the assumptions that are on my phone. So we're starting it off with that you are a shy person. Now, this is something that I didn't actually know if anyone would like be able to tell about me, but it is 100% true. I am a shy person. I'm not as shy as I used to be. I have definitely built a lot of confidence over the years. Anyone who knows me from school will know that I was known for being quiet. I was so quiet and actually had social anxiety when I was at school. Well, I still have social anxiety, but it was really, really bad when I was at school. And that was when when you're growing up and when you're shy, it's so difficult. And if you have social anxiety as well, it just makes it so much worse. But yeah, so I am shy. I'm not as shy as I used to be. I try to be a bit more confident when I'm like meeting people and stuff. I really struggle though, because when I meet someone, regardless of who they are, I instantly am like, what do I ask them? And I try and have conversation, and sometimes I think people think I'll just kind of like when I try and make conversation, because like I'm just like really trying. Anyway, I am shy. You are correct on that one. That you come from a well-off family. I would say that I come from a comfortable family. I've always been comfortable. My parents work really, really hard for what they have. Yeah, comfortable is probably how I would say it. I wouldn't say I was rich, and I wouldn't say that I was poor at all, but yeah, I'm comfortable, I would say. And I'm very thankful for that. I'm very grateful for where I've come from and what I had as a child, because, you know, not everyone gets that. But yeah, I come from a comfortable family, not a well-off family. I don't know why I can't speak properly. You are nice to everyone and a good friend to have. I would say yes. I am and have always been someone who will be nice to someone until well, no, I'm not really ever nasty. I don't know why I would say that. I'm always nice to someone because you don't know what's going on at home, you don't know what's going on with them, and I think it's really important to be nice anyway. Like, why wouldn't you be nice? I have always been someone who will talk to people who talk to me. If you want to be nice, if you're going to be nice to me, I will be nice to you. If you don't want to speak to me and you're giving me side eye, then I'm just not going to bother. But yeah, I've had many occasions throughout my lifetime, when I was at school, when I've been to blogger events, where someone will be nice to me and I will of course be nice back to them, because I am just genuinely quite nice. I really struggle to be mean unless someone has been horrible to me. Then I might be mean back, but horrible in the sense where like not a good friend, nice. Do you know what I mean? And a good friend, yeah, I would say so. I don't want to be like too up my own bum, but I try to be like, I don't have a huge group of friends, so I try to be the best friend that I can be. And I've been taken for granted as a friend many times. So when I have a close friend, I am super nice. I am just nice. I'm just a nice person. I can't help it. But yeah, I guess that one was true. I don't want to be like too up myself, but I guess that one is true. That you're super organized with everything. Ish. I struggle. Sometimes I'm super organized and sometimes I'm a mess, but I can't really live in mess. It gets to a point where I'm like too much, needs to be put away. But there's other times where I'm like, I've left rubbish on the floor, I've left that there, I've done that, that's not organised. I try my best, but it's hard, especially in this job that I do, like influencer, blogger, whatever you want to call it. I try to be organised, but it's so hard because, like, especially at the moment, there's lots going on. It's hard to keep yourself down. But when I think about like being organised, I think about how I used to be when I used to work in an office job in London. I would get up, get ready, then I'd go out, then I'd be on my way to work and I'd post my Instagram picture, and then I get to work and I do this and that and that, and I leave work. So it's not the same when you work from home, but I would say I'm quite organised. I mean, is this looking organised? Not my shoes. I try my best, but I'm not as super organised. You're actually very shy in social situations. Yes and no. As I said before, I am quite a shy person. Have I moved this to? Yeah. And sometimes when there's a lot of people, especially when I see people from Instagram or whatever, I know who they are, but I literally am like, I am terrified to go and speak to that person unless I just force myself to do it. And sometimes I do. I went to a event before lockdown, back in February actually, and I forced myself to go and speak to someone, and it was fine. I just really struggle, especially when I know someone through the internet and I'm meeting them. Unless I've like organised to meet them, I really struggle, because I'm like, oh my god, what if they don't want to talk to me? But yeah, I usually the way I do it when it comes to social situations is I analyse the situation, I look at what's happening, I see what's happening, and I jump in where I can and I chat where I can, but I always find that I'm the person that's like slightly behind everyone else. So I sit back and watch, and then I talk when I can. When there's a bit of quiet, I might talk, or when I can get my words in, I'll talk. Yeah, it's just, I think it's something I've learned over the years, where I used to be super shy at school. I would always just like analyse what's going on and listen. I'm very good at listening. I will listen to everyone, and then I will kind of find where I feel like I'm comfortable to talk or chat to people. But that is just purely something I learnt when I was at school, because I really struggled to speak to people at school. So I would like literally listen to what's going on, and if I could feel, and then I would think about something I could say, and then I would talk. So yes, I am, and sometimes I'm not. It really depends on how I'm feeling and who's there and where I am and what I'm doing. I try to just chat a load of crap and hopefully like hope for the best. Next one, you are perfect. Well, I guess that's not really an assumption. I don't know. Thank you. I don't think anyone really is ever perfect, but it's a very nice compliment to have, so thank you. You live alone. I don't. I don't think people really realise that I live with my boyfriend. He is not really into being in my videos, being in my stories that much. I do the odd story of him like doing something silly, but he's not really interested in being in what I do. What I do is for me, and it's my job, and I love it. And he's interested in complete opposite things, like complete opposite things. He's like into politics and all that stuff. I'm not like that far into it as he is, so he doesn't really want to be a part of it, and that's okay. Like, I don't think it's a problem. I think you just have to let people do what they want to do. So yeah, you probably think I live by myself because I only ever show you me, but I do live with him. But yeah, soon to be living back home, and I won't be living with him, but currently I do live with him. Anyway, too much information. You're super friendly and always like to help others. Yes, I would say so. As I said before, I am quite a nice person, so I am usually quite friendly to people. The only time that I'll ever not be friendly, or maybe turn against you, or maybe don't want anything to do with you, is when you've done something that hasn't been very friendly towards me. It's happened a few times, I won't lie, and it happened not too long ago before I started this job. And instantly, like, the minute you aren't nice to me, I will cut you off. If you're not going to be like a good true friend to me, then I don't want it. Like, I'm not in this life to take in negativity. I'm here for positivity, positive vibes only. So yeah, I would say I'm quite friendly to everyone. I like to be friendly. I think it's important to just be nice. And also, like, when you're friendly to people, you really learn more about someone, and it's good to know a bit more about someone, especially in either work situations, social situations, whatever, to kind of gauge where they are and where you are. Sounds a bit weird, but like sometimes in a job you may have various people above you or various people below you, you don't like, whatever, and it's good to know a little bit about everyone and learn like what they do with their life and what their life is like, so you can really see where they sit. And also I think sometimes you don't really know anything about someone's private life, so just knowing a bit more and being friendly really helps to kind of just be the best person you can be. If someone around you is being a bit iffy but you're super friendly to them, you know that you're not doing anything wrong. It's them. You get me? So yeah, and I do always like to help others. I find myself quite, if I know how to do something, I'll always help someone if they're struggling. But also I don't really like to be like, I know the best. I hate being like that. I'll only help someone if they really want help, but I won't be like, oh my god, I know everything about this. And I have met people like that. Really annoying. Like, let someone do what they're doing, and if they want help, then I'm happy to help in any way, shape or form. Whatever I can do, I'm happy to help. I just like to be nice to people at the end of the day. I think nice is the perfect way to describe it. And the last one that I have to share with you today is, you're totally into fashion. Yes. A fun fact about me that you may not know. I wanted to be in fashion since I was about, what was I? Maybe 9 or 10? 10 or 11? 10, let's go 10. So when I was about 10, I really wanted to be a fashion designer. I do not know where this came from, the love to want to be a fashion designer, but I did. I wanted to be a fashion designer, and I literally at the age of 10 was like, I want to be a fashion designer. I knew that I wanted to go to uni. This is so weird. I can't believe I've even saying this. I think people probably think I'm like making this up. So the whole way through school, when I had to learn French, and I had to do like PE and things I don't really enjoy, and science and maths, I was always like, all I want to do is get to the point where I can learn about something I really want to learn about. So yeah, and then obviously I went to uni and I studied fashion communication at uni. Really good thing to do if you're into the digital side of fashion. Yeah, and then I'm here now. But I love fashion. I love the way fashion is, and I love the way that you know, people are creative to create things, whether it's designer or whether it's like you know, boutiques or whatever. I just love like so much about fashion. I have fashion like books. Every book I own, I'm not really a reader, so the books I do own are all fashion related. I just love fashion so much. It's like literally my favorite thing. Like when I went to see the Balenciaga Balenciaga exhibition at the V&A, I was like in awe. I love seeing it. I also went to see the Queen's outfits back in Buckingham Palace like years ago, and really not really technically fashion, but I love looking at like beautifully made pieces. I just love it. And you know, it's where my love for fashion and putting outfits together and stuff comes from, I guess, because I just love fashion. I'm not even one of those people that's like, I studied this but I like doing this. I like, this is like everything I love. I do it. This is it. So yeah, I don't want to be a fashion designer anymore, although technically I do want to have my own clothing line, so maybe that does class me as a fashion designer. Nice. But yeah, anyway, those are all of the assumptions that I have to share with you. I hope you enjoyed this. If you'd like me to do more videos like this, or if you'd like me to do like more Q&A style videos, let me know. I can do that. I really like just being able to chat. and just talk through like various different things, because it's quite fun. So if you have any questions, pop them in the comments and maybe I'll do another video. If you have any assumptions that you'd like to add, pop them in the comments and I'll do that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and I will catch you all in my next video. Is it that way? I think it's that way. I always do that way, but I think it's that way. Catch you all in my next video. Oh God, help me.